Sean Combs with conspiracy, interstate transportation for. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs threatened and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Sean Combs led and participated in a conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out, including trafficking, labor, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended performances, male commercial workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. Combs had been living there for several weeks. A person with knowledge of the investigation told NBC News the arrest was based on a sealed indictment brought by the Southern District of New York. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
Sean! A new civil lawsuit claims Sean Diddy Combs repeatedly passed off dancer and adult film actress Adria English to be sexually by partygoers during events at his New York and Miami houses between 2006 and 2009.
An exclusive, the Department of Justice may be taking steps to indict music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Two sources close to the investigation tell us that a federal grand jury may soon hear from Diddy's accusers. Since November, Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits, 7 of them directly accusing him of sexual assault.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was, the first 3-4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being
Shocking new accusations. His alleged victim humiliated and traumatized. Diddy's legal troubles just got bigger, less than 48 hours after his somber mea culpa.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Extra has obtained this explosive new 15-page lawsuit filed by model Crystal McKinney. She claims he got her drunk.
To the former SU basketball walk-on player, Brendan Paul, who's part, police say, of a sex trafficking investigation of rap mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs. Paul is accused in court documents of being Combs' drug mule.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be under a context. Like they in a act. That's what they're looking for. So now, they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that, in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of there, it's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. And yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got charges and everything on him. But he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. Man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this.
Yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
Yo, I did it. Told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
He said, I'ma drug them out. I'ma get them all on drugs. And I'ma pimp their ass out to in the studio. He said, yo, I'ma drug their ass out and pick them up and pimp them out to my... And I know people gonna think that, you know, yo, this is all what Gene wanted to see. But now, listen here, man. The devil got a purpose, God got a plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? The devil got his purpose, but God got a plan. You understand? And it's all in God's plan, man. You understand? To let people see, because a lot of people wasn't believing that this stuff even existed, brother. A lot of people didn't even think that you know, Cassie was telling lies, Gene been telling lies, Lil Rob been telling lies, everybody lying on Diddy. But Diddy told the truth.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
you ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
You could indict a ham sandwich, but the Southern District of New York has a 98.2 conviction rate. All right, for those who don't know, if you got 100 people, only 1.28 or something like that, 1.8, only 1.8 has won against them. So now, what they do, they already got the witnesses, they already got the people, because let me just say something. With the thing, it only takes one witness to convince the jury. One witness. And we know who that witness is going to be.
It's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. Because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. Got to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. And I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
disturbing footage, so I do want to warn our viewers, as you did. But as you said, Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023 and then was quickly settled overnight, it did open the floodgates. But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles, physically by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
You have it all figured out. You really do. You got a key to the city. You're licking toads. Yeah. I mean, and apparently you survived it. Did you have to use the ambulance, or was just there in case?
No, I didn't have to use the ambulance.
You didn't have to use the ambulance.
Despite being incredibly healthy and her death being, well, shady. Rumors about the alleged affair between Jay-Z and Kathy sparked after she was spotted at a Las Vegas nightclub partying with Jay-Z and Diddy. It didn't take long for people to start connecting the dots and figuring out that Kathy was Jay-Z's mistress. Kathy had enough of living a double life and decided that it was finally time to tell her story, and that's when she was offed. First responders to the scene felt her death was suspicious, and NYPD officers speculated that, quote, someone might have given Kathy a bad drug.
The boy, I guess, is, serious about his sports. Puffy is said to be a helicopter dad, shows up and, you know what helicopter parenting is. Anyway, a helicopter dad. So apparently the team had practice early in the morning, and Justin had missed quite a few practices, and then he wasn't performing suitable to whoever's watching over the team. I guess they would call that the coach.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be. It's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. And yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got and everything on him. But he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. Context. Like they in the act. That's what they're looking for. So now they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got or little something like that in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of there, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. Yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? In the studio, he said, yo, I'm gonna drug their ass off and pick them out and pip them out to my niggas.
Yo, I did it. Talking about he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
You looking around like, damn, like, a lot of guys kissing each other in here, man. You feel me? What y'all do is y'all business.
So you've been to a party and seen this?
Oh, I've seen it firsthand, multiple times. I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress, bro.
What?
I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress with two other trans ladies in dresses. They all the same height at a Diddy party.
Oh.
Ask about Dwight Howard in Mexico.
What's up with Dwight Howard in Mexico?
You know, they don't got paparazzi out there like that. You feel me? They was down there hooping. He going to the club with these same. You heard about him catching the on the little designer dude?
Yep.
Right. Him, imagine you got two 7-foot-tall, swole guys in dresses, cornering you in a hotel in a bedroom. You finna be scared. Fact. So like, I distinctly remember going to a Diddy party, all the waitresses.
Powerful Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian, but in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Joining me very quickly, and I want to circle back to you, Kiala, about Sean Puffy Combs, aka Diddy, spinning. I mean, this guy is a master promoter, okay? And the allegation is that Combs aided and abetted his son in this attack.
Got everybody's phone now? Got everybody's phone.
Got the boy's phone?
Huh? Yeah. Where the boys at? Hi. Hello. How are you? Merry Christmas. Excuse me, I need the phones, guys. I need your phones. I need your phones. I need your phones. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Quincy, I know you have 2 phones, Quincy. Oh, there you go. That's what I love. Yeah. Just Glow. So proud of you, Just Glow. Look at that. Got all the phones. Do I have everybody's phone?
So we got 2 cars. We got this car and the car over there. How would you like to?
I mean, yeah, we just gonna get it when we finish. Yeah, I get it.
Stop the music. Okay, check this out. Let's wake up. This is November 5th. It's my birthday party, and we got the first black president in this motherfucker. Man, we gonna tear this motherfucker down. Hey! Come on!
Diddy was taken into custody in Manhattan on Monday night as a result of a grand jury indictment that has the hip-hop entrepreneur engulfed in a legal fight. The arrest comes months after Homeland Security agents raided his Los Angeles and Miami properties in late March, an operation seemingly triggered by a growing number of lawsuits filed against the Bad Boy Records founder. The legal trouble for Combs began to intensify last November when his former longtime girlfriend R&B singer Cassie Ventura filed a headline-grabbing lawsuit. In it, she accused Combs of saint and psychological manipulation during their decade-long relationship. While the two reached a private settlement just a day after the suit was filed, the case opened the floodgates for additional allegations. Since then, 8 women and 1 man have come forward with their own claims against the music icon, accusing him of crimes ranging from say to saint, though details surrounding the exact charges remain sealed. For the moment, the Southern District of New York has confirmed Combs' arrest. Attorney Damon Williams issued a statement Monday night explaining that federal agents arrested Combs based on a sealed indem filed by SDNY. He also added that the indictment is expected to be unsealed the following morning, promising more information as the case progresses. After news of the arrest broke, Combs' defense attorney Marc Agnifilo responded with a strongly worded statement denouncing the decision to pursue what he calls an unjust prosecution. In his statement, Agnifilo painted a picture of Combs as a dedicated father, philanthropist, and music legend who has spent the last 3 decades building an empire while also giving back to his community. He acknowledged that while Combs may not be a perfect man, he firmly believes his client is not a criminal. Agnifilo stressed Combs' cooperation with the authorities, noting that he moved to New York willingly in anticipation of possible charges, and that he looks forward to having his name cleared in court. He also asked the public to hold off on passing judgment until all the facts are known, characterizing these as the actions of an innocent man with nothing to hide. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Tyrone Blackburn, the attorney for several of Combs' accusers, said that the music mogul's arrest was a crucial step toward holding him responsible. Blackburn is currently defending Liza Gardner, Rodney, Lil Rod Jones, and Lampros, all of whom have filed separate lawsuits against Combs. Although Blackburn hinted that other victims might soon come forward, she voiced optimism that the criminal process will bring clarity and justice. The long-awaited arrest of Sean is the first step in our clients getting fairness. Blackburn stated that we expected this. The proof is overwhelming, and it was just a question of time. The earlier this year research by Rolling Stone found even more alarming claims about Combs' past. The report, which was released in May, included a fresh charge of violence at Howard University, in addition to other incidents of physical aggression directed at women and claims of sexual assault from a freelance worker during a 2001 celebration. According to the investigation, a number of people characterized Combs as a cunning and predatory person who hid what some thought was a volatile and narcissistic nature behind his wealth, fame, and industry power. Cassie Ventura's lawsuit, which detailed years of alleged abuse by the company, claimed that the men had not only sabotaged her multiple times, but also forced her into encounters with male co-workers during what he called Freaky Fridays, was the catalyst for the fall of CMS. One of the most upsetting incidents mentioned in the 35-page lawsuit was in a Los Angeles hotel in 2016, where Ventura claimed she had been physically attacked following one such encounter. Even though Combs' legal team first dismissed Ventura's lawsuit as a money-grabbing scheme, later security footage from the hotel emerged, confirming her account. The video showed Combs chasing Ventura down a hallway, throwing her to the ground, kicking her, and dragging her away. He also allegedly threw a glass vase in her way. He shared a public apology on Instagram after the video was made public. In the statement, he said that he had hit his lowest point at the time, and that his actions were unacceptable. He showed regret but refrained from pleading for forgiveness. Just before New York's Adult Survivor Act expired last year, 2 additional women filed cases on their own, with one accuser, Joy Dickerson, leading the pack. Neal claimed that in 1991, while she was a student at Syracuse University, Combs drugged an essay at her. She further claimed that he recorded the event and distributed the video as a sort of vengeance porn. The attorney defending Combs flatly refuted the claims, characterizing the litigation as a hurried attempt to take advantage of the legal system for personal benefit. Following an Uptown Records event in 1990, another woman going by the name of Liza Gardner accused Combs of raping her when she was just 16 years old. Gardner also claimed that the following day, Combs struck her, choking her almost to unconsciousness. Combs' legal team rejected Gardner's claims, calling them fabricated and a desperate attempt to raise money. Lawsuits have been made by people other than women. Music producers Rodney Lil Rod Jones sued Combs earlier this year, claiming he was not paid for his efforts on the May Model Love album, which was nominated for a Grammy. The music mogul reportedly drugged Crystal McKinn and forced her into an unwanted sexual encounter at his New York recording studio in 2003. McKinn became the 6th person in less than a year to accuse Combs of wrongdoing. Combs has consistently denied all claims, but the fallout from the scandals has been enormous. Dio, the giant in the liquor industry behind Ciroc and Dian Tequila, ended their relationship with Combs in January, ending one of the most lucrative business deals of his career as the charges from the Southern District of New York continue to unfold. He also sold his stake in the company and stepped down as chairman of his Revolt TV media business. The situation regarding Diddy Combs' legacy and future are in jeopardy, and he is likely to be involved in one of the most prominent legal disputes in recent memory.
I'm Wild Young, and this is the TMZ Minute. Diddy has taken a major blow in court. The mogul has been hit with a $100 million default judgment in a case from an incident that occurred in 1997. A man, Derek Lee Cardello Smith, claimed Diddy assaulted him at a party, and he filed a lawsuit against the hip-hop icon for $100 million. It appears Diddy did not file an answer to the complaint and also missed a hearing for a default judgment that was set for Monday. A judge ultimately awarded Cardello Smith the $100 million, with Diddy having to pay installments of $10 million per month starting October 1st. Kim Zolciak is firing back at her estranged husband Kroy Biermann's claims that she is delaying the sale of their marital home. Kim was spotted at LAX where she suggested that Kroy doesn't pay for anything. She says she's the one paying the bills, their kids' clothing, and most of the food. As TMZ previously reported, Kroy has asked a judge to give him the power to force the sale of their home in Georgia, accusing Kim of passing on serious offers.
A Michigan prisoner has won a $100 million default judgment in a civil case, dealing a major damage to Sean Diddy's legal career. The plaintiff, Derek Lee Cardello Smith, who is also incarcerated, says that he got into a fight with someone at a party in Detroit back in 1997. Cardello Smith, who is serving an unrelated sentence, says he first encountered Combs at a Detroit area restaurant before heading to the party where the alleged incident occurred. He accused Combs of spiking his drink and committing the SA while he was asleep. The lawsuit further mentions that Combs tried to settle the case by offering $3 million, but Cardello Smith rejected the offer and continued pursuing the lawsuit. This decision was made after Combs did not attend a virtual court hearing. The payment plan laid out by the court demands Combs pay $10 million monthly starting in October 2024. This decision was made in conjunction with other charges against Combs, including as his June admission that he had dated Cassie Ventura in 2016. A Combs representative has not replied to inquiries from the media for feedback. Diddy Combs now risks a $100 million default judgment for neglecting to reply to Derek Lee Cardello Smith's SA lawsuit. According to the lawsuit, Diddy drugged Cardello Smith at a party in 1997, and while they were both drinking and smoking marijuana, there was inappropriate contact that followed. Cardello Smith says he heard Diddy say, "I did this to you too," when he woke up and saw him having sex with a woman. The court ordered a $10 million monthly payment plan starting in October. Diddy's lawyer denied the claims, calling Cardello Smith a convicted felon with a history of filing false lawsuits. The goal of Combs' legal team is to get the ruling reversed.
I'm too close to it to have a real opinion. I would say yes, erase his name off all them shits, because those motherfuckers took our franchise from us.
I became like her gay friend. Being a minority in Hollywood is tough. You don't wait on Hollywood. Hollywood is a bank. And the decision makers don't get the content. I said, Dad, I kissed a girl and I think I liked it. And I said, shit, there he is. I said, you gonna break the news to me? And call a Katy Perry song? Why Katy Perry does it? Like, big artists I like. I just want to be loved. Mark Curry's like a big brother to me. I love, Harvey's like a uncle, and DL's like a brother. He says crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay.
Hey, yo, dog. Does this shirt make me look gay? Nah, man.
No, she's like an intellectual nerd stud slash. Like, I don't know.
Was it easy for her to come out to you, or did you?
We always got a joke. My cousin said God rest you. He was in his funeral, and because he was a motorcycle dude, and he loved motorcycles. Crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay. And this is about
real Metro love there. I mean, that would make sense. I mean, if you're gonna, like, you know, I guess women and gay men have.
Like, the most gay friends out of the four.
None of us have, like, any gay friends, but
that's
we're
rude.
friends. What?
What? That's rude.
Why is that rude?
Look hilarious. I think part of her is like, you know what?
She's rooting for me.
No, she's not rooting for you. She's attracted to you because you do.
That's right.
You look like a stud.
I ask you, have you ever been with a man?
Or text my brother in his worst moment, be like, yo, stay with it. Laugh at it. Learn to laugh at this moment because you're going to have many more of these moments. Enjoy them. Because if you take them, you're going to be better. Everything is designed to make you better. And if you are afraid to fail, if you quit, that's when you fail, nigga.
Well, Kansas City, I'm going to miss my shows tonight because of a gate agent at United Airlines. So if you're in Kansas City, probably not gonna make tonight's shows, and if I do, it's gonna be late. Yeah, some gate agent. Just sometimes you come across a dick. United, pick better people to work for you. Please.
I'm so freaking pissed. White people call each other. They pick up the phone. They'll argue on the phone, and at the end, they'll pick it up again and go, hey, I got this deal that we should do together. Brothers, we get all mad, we air it out, and we don't, that's why we burn bridges.
Right.
We don't build bridges. We have to build bridges, not burn them. When you burn them, they don't burn them. They keep their cities popping. We burn our bridges. I don't do that. Ego would tell you all this negative shit to make you not do the deal.
Did you speak to any parties before you even, like, did you get permission or did you even ask them about it?
I ain't asking them Negroes. Will asked Chris, hey man, can I slap you? And Chris asked Will, hey, you mind if I tell a joke on your wife? No. This is comedy, right? I think that people are getting way too sensitive nowadays.
I agree.
And I think that we need to get off social media. Not everybody needs an opinion. And some opinions you keep to yourself. But we got to enjoy life. We got to get back to laughing. We got to be less sensitive. And all this is being provoked, I think, by social media. We have to stop it. And, you know, yeah, I don't know. I just had so much.
When the groundbreaking sketch comedy series In Living Color on Fox aired, Keenan Ivory Wayne first brought the family to national attention. Soon after, his talented siblings Damon Kim Shaw and Marlon joined him, and the Wayans brothers continued to make their mark on the entertainment business. Keenan transitioned to directing and helmed the comedy Scary Movie, while Damon became well known for his parts in TV sitcoms like My Wife and Kids. Marlon and Shaw formed a comedy duo that starred together in beloved films like White Chicks and Little Man. However, in recent years, the once dominant Wayan family has seemed less visible in the entertainment business.